Alright then folks, hello there and welcome back to some Gundam Breaker 4. So, you might notice my suit changed. This is actually the third time I've tried to record this. I've had 2 fatal crashes on this next mission. Let me check, was it this one or the next one? Okay. Yeah, so it is. I never got past this one. I keep getting to the end and then it crashes. When I use my awakening and then use the burst with my awakening, it crashes. I don't know why. It just keeps hitting a fatal error. But yeah, this is the new suit. We'll take a look at it. I did it on screen the first time. After the first crash, I was using OBS, so I saved the data. There's this weird crackling that kind of goes through the video. It goes up and down and then disappears for like 4 minutes and comes back. I don't quite know what to do with it. So we're gonna ignore it. I'm just gonna re-record. I did it. It happened the same time the second one, but it's all black. So, yay! Went with the Legilis head. The built-in not head Vulcans, but like bend over and fire a cannon thing that it does is really good at knocking off parts for some reason. Kept the Gundam body because I like how it looks. Yeah, 00 arm. For funsies. I couldn't find one that matched, so I just threw the GM because it's level 3 and it was better than the one I had. Gundam legs still. Threw on the gun barrel stuff from the Gundam Breaker because I wanted to try out the bits. Not too impressive, but fun. And then we got the beam rifle and we have a machine gun still. This one was better than the Gundam one, and I like the machine gun. Oh, I kept this is when I had the beam saber. I hadn't changed that yet. So you can do a double saber and then a single one. The only problem is the double saber does about half the damage of the single beam saber. So I'm gonna go for an axe instead, or do we want to do a lance? Oops. I'm curious about something. So we have a level 4 saber. Damage-wise, it only does 7 more. That's not too much. Also, we have the Leo shield. I had the Tallgeese shield for a little bit, but I liked the Leo one. So once you equip stuff, like if you equip something new, you just get this. But if you equipped it, you can go to adjust. And I made this one big. You can also change where the shield is. You actually have to click on it. But it looks terrible with the backpack, so I just went with it on the arm. And as far as paint goes, I did the Z1. Technically, this is the Zaku color. If you hit select, or whatever that button is on the Xbox controller, I'm not sure. The 2 squares, I think it's the streaming button. You can select everything. So, if you go to presets, you just have a bunch of presets, and then almost every, like, kit or whatever you buy, you get the preset for it, which is super cool. I'm just using the Zaku right now. I thought about going with the Gyaradoga because I like the yellow, but I think the yellow on the legs doesn't really fit, and I'm lazy and didn't want to change it. Also, the Dara Blade's in there, which might be a suit I go for later because I find it adorable. But yeah, I'm using the Zaku too. Oh, also, I threw some build parts on the legs. Oh, I didn't mean to apply changes. Oh well. I probably just repainted the gun. Yeah. So I threw some build parts on. You can link these now, and if you do your OP skill, it fires both of them. Super convenient. I don't have very many things besides like shield bits. Which I thought about doing some small shield bits, like that could be fun. Or like small Gatling guns on the shoulders. But they looked a bit weird, so I didn't do it. And I think blueprint's where you save your stuff. Yeah, it's where you save. But yeah, so that's the quick rundown. Saved you 8 minutes, I think, because I think it took me 12 minutes originally to do it. But yeah, Lin's back. I don't remember if I said that before. So we lost Lily Lin. I'm also on online mode because I can't figure out how to turn it off. If anyone knows, let me know. Like, it asked you in the beginning and I kept hitting no, but one time I accidentally hit yes. and so it says I'm online in the top. You have to go over here to go into a multiplayer lobby, so it doesn't really do anything. But I don't want to be online. That's why I'm set as always offline. But yeah, so get to use both of them this time. We get a Sturmfaust and a camper. Oh, in case you're not playing and don't know, there's a shop down here. Instead of having to get all the parts to unlock the kit, you just kind of have to see them or occasionally get a single part. And you can buy the kit. It's super nice. The Atlas. The darked out ones are the parts that I have, right? So with the sand brown, I don't have any of that. And you get the preset color, which is really cool. Oh, we have most of the grays. Nice. Yeah, we can go get Lupus if we wanted to. Get my Frogman. Also totally not a spoiler. We got that because the paint scheme has been unlocked. Oh, it's Launcher, not Gunner. My bad. I mentioned that last episode. Oh, hey, we did find an FC. We were defending the HLV. I haven't bought any of them yet, but I could buy 32 of them so far. So I totally could if I wanted the parts, but I need my money. I need to spend it on something. There's also a plastic category that I haven't locked any of the plastic on. Oh, by the way, I was big dumb. If you'll notice at the top it says difficulty, and you hit Y to change it. That's how you do the other ones. I was on standard because, you know, big dumb. But I did it on casual to see if we got something different, and you don't. Or at least not in the tutorial. Off screen, probably tonight, maybe tomorrow, I'll go off and beat all of those. Oh, so this episode's gonna be a little bit late, but you guys probably already know that. I tried recording it last night, and I recorded like 45, 55 minutes, something like that, and it crashed. So I had to go to bed, and then I woke up early to record it then, and it crashed again. So, third time's the charm. It's something to do in the boss fight of this one. When I used my burst, it would just crash. So I didn't use my burst, and then it crashed again. It might be something weird with like textures in the SDs. Oh, slight spoiler. You'll find out.
信じるも何も僕らは実際に見たし一緒に戦ったしな。またリリンと会えたらいいんやけど。お、噂をすればや。おーい、リリン。
へえ、あんたがリリンか。
So, I thought Lilin was monosyllabic the entire time, so I went back. But no, she uses full sentences. I've also listened to my friend play in English. Some of the voice actors are better, but I can't stand Mr. Gunpla's voice. I'm sorry. Also Tao. Instead of being the like Weasley dude, he just sounds like a dude. Uh-oh. Also, total foreshadowing her cousins in the Meisters. Calling it now.
機体も全く同じだし、これもうデータ完コピじゃない？もしかして私のアバターデータがどこかにアップされてたとか？わからない。さっきからわからないばっかりじゃない。じゃあさ、どんなガンプラが好きなの？いつからプレイしてるの？覚えてない。はっきりしないな。まあいいや。とりあえず実力を見せてもらおうじゃない。同じ姿でも 私の方が上だって証明してあげるんだから。ほら行くよ。
なんか大変なことになってもうたね。よし、後のことは任せたで。僕はここで見守ってるから気張ってや。
Oh, I found out something really interesting about this. This is actually rendered in-game. It's not pre-rendered at all. Which makes sense because the Gunpla changes all the time. But, yeah, so that's not actually a that's not actually like space being around in a skybox. It's sort of just a flat texture that you're flying against. The walls are white around the launch chute.
任務了解。対象の機体を優先して攻撃する。さあ行くよ。絶対に負けないんだから。乗ってこないんだ。
Yo, I'm digging the lance right now. I need to repaint it. I did not notice it was blue. Also, should probably stop just eating the Mark II beam cannons. Alright. Got their Hyako Shiki. I should probably do this. Oh, nope. Back to the Akashiki, please. Oh, I killed it. Come on, I want your backpack. Give me your backpack. Should I do Zeon Mark II? Come on. Perp back, please. I don't remember if I mentioned it last episode or in the fake recordings, but I really wish some of the attacks had follow through. Like, the standing still just makes it so difficult to hit people sometimes. I'm sure I'll get used to it after a couple of episodes. I remember how the first episode, or was it the second, that I was talking about the not really being a fan of the Aegis and the Blitz. Guess what we get to fight? Originally when I did this run through, I actually got the body of a duel that was 3 stars, and I was super excited. Also, build strike, weirdly enough. Which, I like the build strike. It's a little bit weird, but I like it. Eat my missiles. Eat my headpiece, and then stab you for some reason. Oh good, a beam rifle. Yep, and then we got our Impulse and our Savior. The Savior being Athrun, the pilot of the Aegis in the first, and then the Justice. His suit for Destiny when he turns traitor for some reason. That effectively gets destroyed, and then he goes back to the Justice. Something, something, greatest betrayals in anime history. If you don't know about Destiny, it wasn't actually, like, just his character being written, but behind-the-scenes bullshit with the director and his wife thinking he was cheating on her, or she was cheating on him with Shin's voice actor, but Shin's voice actor, with Shin being the pilot of the Impulse, Shin's voice actor trying to get with his love interest in the story's voice actress. They're married now and have kids. I think his wife retired during COVID, but I don't remember.
私が一気倒してる間に3機もまあ今までのは準備運動みたいなもんだしここからが勝負なんだから勝負よくわからないけど続けるなら私も続ける負けないんだからさあ行くよ
Yeah, I definitely need to switch primary and secondary. What could it be? The Night Gundam. I'm super down for this. I both love the Commander and the Knight a lot. I'm staying away from this from the ramp. There is an area up there. I just think that might be part of it, or something weird like the SD texture not like falling through the floor or something a little bit, which works on flat ground, but on the ramps it gets weird with the physics and it crashes my game. I don't know. I keep stabbing people with that. I don't find it useful. I didn't see one this time, but there's like these little Gundam figures that look like the Clover Gundam models from 1980, or 1979, 1980, that I think they act sort of like loot goblins, like you kill them and they drop stuff, but I don't know if that's the case or not. I kept trying to kill them last time, and they would disappear right before I killed them, so it might have been I just wasn't doing enough damage. But I thought that was really cool. Come on. Oh. My shots went behind me. Alright.
Lily, 強いって聞いてたけど、想像以上だったな。 同じ見た目で同じ機体なのにこの差は何なの
Come on. Come on. Nice, got a Chivo for that. I think you guys can see that. I remember the first episode you could see them. I don't know if you still can. Whew. Okay, cool. Cool. Oh, hey, we also got a Gatling gun. I might go equip that over the Zaku machine gun. Especially because it's a 3-star. Got that there. Savior head. Aegis and a command arm. That's an SD. Oh, are SDs not in the standard HDMG track? I always thought they were. Oh well. No duplicates, so I can just proceed. That's chapter 1 of the story. However, it didn't seem to crash this time. And I am very, very happy about that.
もしかして勝ち逃げする気？
そうやなくて、また一緒に遊んでくれるんって意味やない？
そういえばリリンは私たちのクランに入ってないもんね。ねえ、この子クランに誘ったらいいんじゃない？
それええな。リリンが入ってくれ。
クランって何？
どこにも所属してないなら私たちのクランに入ってよ。きっと楽しいから。
わかった。リンがそう言うなら入る。
よかったやん、リン。
でも今あんたが話しかけてたの私じゃなくてリリンなんだけど。
ごめん。どっちがどっちか一瞬わからんようになってたわ。
Guess, yeah, they don't have nameplates, do they?
確かにこう似てると見分けがつかないのも仕方がないね。今からでもアバターの色を変えるとかできたらいいんだけど。
The room's over there to the right. We established that like 2 minutes ago. By 2 minutes ago, I mean 2 missions ago.
これで大丈夫？
I like that.
それどうやった？一瞬で色が変わってって、いや、そのカラーは分かりやすくてええけど。
まあそれなら悪くないんじゃない？
何が起こったんかはよう分からんけど、これで問題解決やね。
よろしくねリリン。
あなたもよろしくね。
Cool. Oh, bounty hunting missions. Okay. Arena? Quest missions. Alright. Oh yeah, we have emails. I will probably never read them because I don't check my email in real life. Why would I check it in-game? But this is also kind of cool with keeping you up on what's actually happening to the story if you leave and then come back later. So I appreciate it, but it's still weird. Story-wise though... Oh hey, Mister's here.
Yeah.
Ooh, Hyacinth legs. Barbie... That Barbie 6 head or Barbie 4 head? I can't tell. Strike Noir arm, Gira, or Jagadoga, and I don't know who the backpack is. But story-wise, my theory is that they might be trying to pull the thing like Build Fighters does and have the character who's actually like a computer program and has to learn to be human, and they copied Lilin. And the whole thing will be about saving them because somebody's gonna wipe the server or something when the beta's over, and so we have to get them to stop to keep her alive, kind of thing. The whole thing that just happened, though, kind of confirmed it, so I'm just like, oh. So yeah, you can also change what stuff gets displayed. So like, I can go with mine. You get an achievement for that is why I did it. You get it for putting someone else as well. with the default. You can like change poses and stuff. I'm just gonna go for the standard one though. I did for the Chivo, that's about it. We got a Camphor with a Camphor arm, a Galf arm. I think those are dumb legs, but they're pointed, so I'm not quite sure. And Camphor backpack, Camphor head. What do you got to say?
So yeah.
Hey, some of us don't have lives, thank you very much.
Hmm? Konnichiwa.
Alright, let's do another mission.
ミッションカウンターです。
Oh, that's what they meant by quests. Got it. Okay. TR5. Nice. The Alex, Wing. We're gonna go get us a TR5, hopefully. And then we'll do one more story mission, and that'll be it. I wonder if the prototype Gunpla's in this. Or the actual Gunpla, not the prototype. Maybe the prototype Ashmer's in this. I love that thing. I don't think they could do the Blossom. And I'm sure the Marasai's in this. Yo, is that a ball? Come on, drop a ball part. Damn it. Zuda. Oh, okay. Zudas are great. They're suits that, so they're opponents to the Zaku for, selection. Dude is phased through a rock. Good to know. Oh. Also, I did finally find out where ammo is. They're the selectors on the side of the screen. I am just big dumb and didn't notice it. So you see that blue bar and then the bar that was just red going blue beside my view? Yeah, it's those. But the Zudo is in competition for the mass-produced suit for the Principality of Zeon. There's Igloo knowledge, by the way. And they put this engine on it called the Saturnite engine that, when used at full speed, vibrates so much it breaks the suit apart. That's why in a lot of games their special ability is literally just, oh yeah, blow up on the enemy. Because you can do that. And this here is a Bishop. Or the Psychomutus type Zaku. The Bishop is a different one. Same function, just a different suit. It's also green. Yeah. Psychomu System Zaku in this one. Not Zaku, Psychomu test type. Ooh, and a G3. So, you know how in the original Gundam, they went on white base and, like, they only had the one Gundam to fight against Char Zeon. They didn't really have pilots. Well, they actually had a second Gundam on there that was working. It just was missing certain bits. And so they gave it over at Luna 2, which was a majority of the spare parts and stuff they had for, majority of the spare parts and stuff that it, from Luna 2, it got sent to Jaburo while all the stuff for the story was going on. Oh, come on.
こや。これでどうや。
Hey, I finally didn't S rank everything. Hell yeah.
外さへん。これで大丈夫やな。
So yeah,
そう。
they picked it up at Side 7, but they left it at Luna 2 for it to get the magnetic coating and everything added to it at Jaburo. Originally in the novel of Gundam, which is translated to English, you can find it on Google Books or certain pirate PDF sites if you were to look there. Maybe if you look in the wide ocean or something. And I actually have a physical copy. I've had one since like 2001. But yeah, so in the original novel, around Solomon, the original Gundam gets destroyed. And so he uses the G3 instead, which it was painted how Tomino wanted the Gundam to originally be, instead of a toy, to be actually in military colors. Would work. Give me all of your bits, please. That would eventually be used in CDA, but CDA isn't canon anymore, so we don't really know where the G3 is right now. We know it exists, though. But there's a couple of people who get it confused that the Gundam had more spare parts, or in White Base they had more spare parts for the Gundam, so that they could build a different Gundam. That's not exactly the case. It was for a couple of hours, but, or, you know, the 2 weeks it took them to get from one Lagrange point to the other side of the Lagrange point. But we don't talk about that because it doesn't really make sense. So, no, White Base does not have another Gundam on board. If they did, Slugger would have had a Gundam, which would have been badass. That's why, if you haven't read it, the Origin gives them GMs, and it's super cool. Ooh, and a double Zeta. I could go for double Zeta. Oh, and has Barf Beam. Ooh, and a Quebbly. I always forget that Hamon used a Quebbly at the end of double Zeta. And yes, if you're wondering, I know I have Awakening, I'm just afraid to use it. Ooh, and the mass production Quebbly. This was used by Peru in Double Zeta. Come on, stand back up, please. God damn it. Come on. Okay, I might be a little bit underpowered for this. Can you bring back the life, please? Come on, Lou. Or Lynn, get back up. Alright, fuck it.
はよ回復せんとやばいで。ゾウ
Come on.
そこや。
Double Zeta, please. Like I originally clicked.
ゾウそこや。
Yo, the enemy's actually using bits this time. I don't think they did that in GB3, did they? Unless they had a specific ability that allowed them to do it. Or, like, were a boss fight kind of thing. God, that was only wave 2.
よし、次行こうか。
Used half my replay tickets just on wave 2. Fuck. Oh well. This boss ain't nothing. And then it's like Big Zom. Oh! 3 Alices! Or was it 2 Alices and a victory?
そこや。
This here's the Alice from Gundam Sentinel. It has a problem. It doesn't like female pilots, because it falls in love with its pilot. Ogos! My favorite. So it also, the rifle it has is a beam smart gun that actually has like a rotome built into it and can actually target through Minovsky particles, which is such a cool idea that they never used again. But the reason why they never used it again is because the idea itself and the weapon is owned by Katakawa, I believe. The magazine that originally published Gundam Sentinel owns the rights to it, even though the book exists. So a lot of games have to pay them separately to get rights for it. Because mobile suits are kind of weird. Say you design a suit, right? And you publish it in a series. You own the rights to that suit. Even if the suit is based off of another. So, like, the Zaku variants are all owned by different people, even though the Zaku itself is owned by Bandai. I don't know if you can you can use it as marketing and stuff separately. I'm not too familiar with Japanese copyright law like that. But one of the MS-11, the okay.
ない？
A is fair. I'll go play that back when I'm stronger and can afford it. But the Action Zaku, or the Axaku, is owned by certain someone, and literally the separate set of equipment where it has a beam machine gun and an axe is owned by someone else, versus the original, which has a beam rifle and an axe. Hey, G3 head, Cubile head, Hyaru body, S Gundam, GM2 arms. Oh, and the GM shield. Okay. I might go for the blue beam rifle. I kind of like that. Or blue beam saber. And the O beam rifle. Notice how these are all like level 3s and 5 parts. And I'm still using all 1s. Alright. That was a bad idea, but I did it
ミッ
anyway.
ションカウンターです。
And their acquisition conditions and the rewards. Oh, okay, that stuff there. Got it. Okay, and that's how you do that. Okay. So, 6th form Barbie. We're using a booster on this, so we'll get more parts dropped. If you see a red V fin next to a part, that's you got the drop part.
まず決める。
So
そ
it,
してやり通す。
so it loaded a video to play that was 2 seconds and then loaded back.
みんな見てる？ GB4 ニュースの時間ですよ。本日は GB4 のアイドルレコと皆さんご存知ガンプラファイターのレジェンド。
Oh, is it supposed to be Kyoria?
モニター前のみんなごきげんよう。ミスターガンプラです。よろしく。
この2人でお送りします。今日のトピックスはこちら。マイスターまたも新記録を樹立。なんと前回のクラン戦に続き個人戦でも99連勝を記録。マイスターの強さは常識では測れません。
Okay, so I'm pretty sure we're gonna be 100, and then it's gonna be a story battle that we actually have to beat him, and then he beats us in a cutscene. Kind
ま
of
さ
thing.
に向かうところ敵なしといったところだね。私も昔から彼には一目置いているよ。ガンプラの制作技術とセンス、操作スキル、すべてに隙がなく、まさにパーフェクト。素晴らしいプレイヤーだ。
なるほど。かつての世界王者ミスターのお墨付きってことですね。名実ともに現在 GB4 トップのマイスター。その牙城を脅かす者は現れるのか。
みんなも上を目指して切磋琢磨していってくれたまえ。ニューフェイスの活躍にも期待しているよ。
おっと、そろそろお時間となりました。本日の GB4 ニュースはここまで。また次回お会いしましょう。マイスターってやっぱりすごいね。私たちもマイスターレベルを目指すなら今のままじゃダメだよね。
Also, sorry I was quiet. There was a lot of noise outside. I'm in fact recording in the afternoon. It's Labor Day next week, so I got off early. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna record some
こ
gameplay.
こは一つ自分たちの殻を破るために新しいことに挑戦しなきゃ。
It's also very hot.
そんなやる気満々のリンのために高難度のミッションを見つけてきたで。
So after this is over, I'm gonna go sit in front of an air conditioner for 3 hours.
私から説明させてもらおう。そのミッション。ん？君たち、私を見つめてどうしたんだい？
い いや、なんかこ
さっきまで本物を見てたからなんか変な感じというか。
う、なんとも言えないパチモン感が。
Oh wait, is this the actual Mr. Gunpla?
誰がパチモン？コホン。確かに本物のミスターにはかなわないが、熱意と愛情なら負けないよ。さて、高難度ミッションの話だったね。タオ君が選んだ
So are they gonna on the nose it and say it's actually him?
君たちがプレイしてきたミッションよりも敵のレベルや耐久力が格段に上がっているんだ。その分獲得できるパーツや報酬もいいものが揃っているからやりがいのあるミッションだね。
なるほど。今の私たちにはもってこいってわけか。よーし、高難度ミッションやってやろうじゃない。
This kind of makes me want to have a game where you just, have like, here's 10 missions. Alright, here, well, tier 1, 10 missions. Tier 2, 10 missions. Because, like, they don't have to have story. Just make them progressively harder as the tiers go up with different suits and let us grind through it. We'd enjoy it. But whatever, we got a story, I guess. But do you think they're gonna on the nose it and make that actually Mr. Gunpla just helping people? See, I thought it was Misa being bored because, the arcade closed down, so she needs something to do with her life.
ほら行こうか。
Ooh, more grazes. I'm down. Oh yeah, they have significantly more health than they used to. Sweet. I'm all about that. I need to get better parts. Oh, I forgot to equip the Gatling gun again. Oh well, we'll do that next episode. You guys can have a whole episode enjoying my weirdness. We might even have a Gujin next time. And I'm gonna go through the store and sell all the repeat parts that we have. So I really should be doing that, I just haven't been. Just laziness. And there we got our wrench mace. So, one of my friends who's a lot bigger into Gunpla than I am said that 6 has the wrench mace, 4 has the katana. Ooh, also rebake parts. We saw rebake in the last one, but I didn't think we had a kit for it. I saw the 2 Gundams, the 2 Barbies. Oh, no, you're fair. Nice. We got our Gecko suit. That series that they're totally gonna continue and didn't just leave us on a freaking cliffhanger after 6 episodes, or 6 chapters. Come on. Die, please. So that's from a manga of IBO, one that came out around the end of season 2, beginning of season 3. It got 4 chapters, and then like 2 years later, got 6 through 8. So part of the draw of it was the main character's family got murdered by the Gundam Seere, S-E-E-R-E. Which, all we know is it had claws. We only saw a silhouette of it. They were gonna fight it, right? So it builds up to this, he's assassinating the head of some corporation because they're corrupt, except for not really. Ends up piloting a Gundam for him because he has a robot arm. fun stuff like that. At the end of the second volume, which was 5 through 8, they tell you the name that it was named Gundam Sarai. Also, holy crap, I just barely finished that. But they tell you the name, which was Gundam Sarai. And that was it. That was the end of the manga. It's because IBO Season 2 didn't do very good. Or at least this is what I suspect. IBO Season 2 didn't do very good due to some writing issues. Gundam X, I am down. So they thought it was going to make a lot of money, didn't. So the showrunners were allowed to change the end to what they wanted it to be. So my theory is that they went all in on IBO properties for them to get cold feet and quit. Not understanding that we both know the difference and know the difference between the anime and the actual series. And second, and more importantly, they changed genres between Season 1 and 2 and wondered, why didn't the people who like Season 1 like Season 2? Which, some of the decisions in Season 2 were absolutely fantastic, and I loved them. And then they just cut those all away and were a lot less interesting. So the mentor character in Season 1 dies, right? Slight spoiler, but it's a mentor. They do it again in Season 2, except for, you know, instead of doing it in an interesting way, they just die. Not the big one either. I really liked the big one. I think that was a masterclass in storytelling. The next one. And it's the equivalent of the assassination that led up to World War I. Was literally a dude leaving a copy shop, pulled a gun, shot the Archduke of Austria-Hungary, started World War I. That happened in real life. See, how you tell that as a good story isn't, oh, an assassin appeared out of a sandwich shop and shot the guy. If you want to tell the good story, you follow the assassin and make it kind of a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity kind of thing. They didn't do that. Just happened, and it's like, oh, okay. Sorry, I'm trying not to spoil it, but the writer in me really wants to be like, alright, this is exactly where they fucked up, and this is what I would have done, even though it would have been wrong, because I didn't write the rest of the season, so it would feel weird. What you got for me? Ooh, the Versago. This is one of the Frost Brothers suits. From Gundam X. They were a group of new type brothers who were working for the UN, or the UNE. The people who developed the Gundam X and the Double X. Every time it freaks out slightly and freezes, I'm terrified. I'm like, oh, good, it's gonna do that again. I am digging Lance now. Okay, at least you got an A for that. I definitely need to rebuild and get slightly better parts, even if they're not the parts I wanted. Ooh, is this the Mars map? No, this is the Guyana Highlands. Oh, giant unicorn. I was about to say, are we about to fight a Devil Gundam this early?
パーフェクトグレード威圧感半端ない。
I always... Like, I knew giant ones were perfect grades, but for some reason my brain's like, oh yeah, perfect grade's the one above master grade. It's not.
やられてへん。なんでやねん。そこや。
Oh yeah, I have bits.
そこや。おりゃ。
Oh, okay. I got greedy there.
しまった。パーツが外れた。おりゃ。
Oh, nice. You can stop it from repairing by spraying apart.
そこや。
Then again, those Vulcans, like the bullets for those Vulcans would be the size of my suit. Can... Oh, okay, no, he can hit me there. I was like, can I just jump over him? Question mark? Ooh, and he went destroy mode. That was cool. Alright. Destroy the arm. The gun is scarier than anything else you can do. He Dragoon jumping me? He is! Hell yeah! That's so cool! Come on, stand back up. Come on. Other arm, please. Thank you. I'm gonna blame some of these hits on the camera, because it's fucking me up, like, real bad. That was my fault. Instead of asking if I'm alright, actually fucking help, please. I was hoping I had that arm destroyed so I couldn't do that one anymore. Okay. Nice, destroyed his legs. Good to know the AI in this game have bystander syndrome.
なんか拍子抜けだったね。高難度のボスってこの程度なの？
I mean, that was really tough. I actually enjoyed that.
不具合とか画面がおかしくなったりもしてたし。
だとしたらちょっとがっかりだよね。
Like,
まあいいや。次は実
everything
力
was
で
well
クリア
telegraphed.
して
I
み
could
せる
dodge it all. I just got greedy a lot. And, you know, stage was ample. No, nothing really caught us as a trick. It was just wide open. That was a good fight. I really need to upgrade my gear. Like, holy crap. Ooh, first day. Nice. So sell that. Well, that's level 3. I have a 6. Oh, beam cannon from Serpent, that's level 3. Beam cannon from that's level 1. Graze, I already have. Oh, space type. I think I already have those. I'm gonna ditch that one. 3-star from Leo. That one's a level 4 though. I'll ditch the 2-star though. Oh, I should be looking at ability, shouldn't I? Oh well. I won't use them long term anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, yeah, there's a plastic category. Yeah. You can sell things if you get multiples. I don't know if they auto sell or if you have to do it manually. In the old games, you had to do it manually, so I'm acting like that's gospel. But anyway, it's been a longer episode than I meant to record, but it's working now, so I'm excited. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, you should like. If not, you should dislike. Both of those are very useful. Also, apparently, like, watch it in 0.25 and mute the tab and just kind of do something else, and it brings me a lot of attention or something. I don't know. Somebody was trying to explain me that spiffing Brit thing. Anyway, that'll be it for now. There might be an episode, there might not be, I don't know. This will probably take about 2.5 hours to render, so probably not today. But more will be in tomorrow. Good night, folks.